and the original Mimi from the Broadway hit Rent. We'll talk about her latest project and some big news about one of the longest-running shows in history. And my next guest is a two-time Tony nominee who just released her much-anticipated album, Redemption Songs. She was the original character Mimi in the hit Broadway show Rent. She is now starring in Broadway's Les Miserables. Daphne Rubin-Vega joins us now live. It's great to see you.
Merry Christmas, Patty.
Thank you, and the same to you. And I actually saw you in the original version of Rent. Wonderful job. You're doing great. So let's start with Rent. What was it like to be in a show like that?
Well, it was so long ago, I hardly remember. Actually, that's not true. I remember it very well. It was a great experience, and not without its pain, because we lost the composer, Jonathan Larson, the day of our invited dress rehearsal. Right. So opening night was a very strange night. We were almost going to cancel it, but because we were so moved and I think bonded by this experience, we decided to go on with the show. So,
right,
yeah,
and boy, it sure led to big things.
Yeah.
And now they've done the movie and they've got the original cast. But when they were filming that, you were not able to participate. Tell us about that.
I wasn't able to participate because the first order of business is I was 7 months pregnant, so I wasn't in shape. And you know, it just wasn't the time. I think that Chris Columbus wanted someone like Rosario to play the part. Right. And I'm no longer 19, so as much as I loved the role and I really wanted to be in the film with my friends, because we're still all pretty tight, we're like family, it just wasn't meant to be.
But one thing led to another, and it was during this period that you started writing some of the songs that ended up on your new album.
Yeah, I've had a band for the past 6 years, and I think just during my literal physical gestation, I was also very creative, and you know, life was changing. A lot of things were happening in life, and the advent of motherhood was very inspiring.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And right now you're Fantine in the revival of Les Mis.
That's right, Les Miserables, which is for me a very unusual kind of thing, because I kind of come from the rock and roll musical kind of side. So.
Right. Well, it's certainly a beautiful musical.
Yes.
Broadway, after 9/11, really hit the skids there for a while. How does it feel to you to see it just booming the way it is now?
Fantastic. We were on Broadway during 9/11. I was doing the Rocky Horror Show, which is another cult kind of classic. And it went from full house to practically 2 people. You know, it completely affected the whole business. So it's wonderful to see Times Square and Broadway as a lucrative New York business again.
Yeah, and after Les Mis, you have other projects coming up, an exciting future ahead. Daphne Rubin-Vega, thank you so much. And once again, your new album is called Redemption Songs.
That's
Thank
right.
you for being with us.
Thank you, Patty Ann.